Hey y'all. I'm sure I'm not the only one that knows that our chroma community has lost its damn mind in the past 2 or 3 days. So I'm gonna we're gonna talk about it. Okay, the number one reason why this place is falling apart is because um everybody thinks they own you. Yesterday I was blocked for the third time from Miss Portland because she went to BX's live and she told some stuff that wasn't true. I love you, Miss Portland, but some of the stuff you told was not true. And I have been rolling with BX for years. And I stood up for you in that chat against somebody that I have rolled with for years. And there was no reprimanding from that person because BX is a real motherfucker. He tells it how he sees it, and if he don't like what you says, he tells you. He don't go on this blocking or bashing of his subs. He just tells you, nah, fam, that ain't how it went, and don't be coming up in here trying. But I've never liked the way that people treated Miss Portland, and that can go both ways though. Miss Portland acts a fool where she goes, and I kind of just gave her like a little bit of leniency because I see how, let me say this nice. I see how mentally challenged she is. I see that stress is something that she can't handle. And I also see that she's confused. She's got people that's there for her, but when they see her in a chat, Miss Portland, we were members of these chats before you come. You can't be like the one that you claim that you don't like and you'll never be like, because that's exactly what you're being like. You're being just like Natasha. We're not supposed to be in this chat. We're not supposed to be in that chat. We're not supposed to, even if we're not talking shit. I was taking up for you on BX and you blocked me for the third time. So I sent you an email. Um, I've said it before that I'm done with you, but my best friend only got two chances. So you're on your third. I'm not giving you a fourth. If I couldn't give my best friend a third, then I'm not giving you a fourth. Okay. Let's move to Natasha. Me and Natasha's got problems because she couldn't handle the fact that she couldn't control me. That's just bottom line. She won't tell you how many times when she was feeling down that I sent her text and said, "Don't worry about that," or sent her the Aaliyah saying, "Dust yourself off and try again." And none of that mattered neither. She threw it straight up in my face about the $100 that she sent, which I've done told y'all numerous times. And she did ask me or said something about she was telling me, or this might have been the first time. I don't know. But I even made a video saying, "Thank you, Natasha. Even though I told you not to, I was good." So there's no, y'all just gonna have to get over this loyalty because as soon as you do something or say your opinion on something, or one of the creators that you follow does something foul and you state that, then you're gone, you're deemed unloyal. That's not true. I even sent Natasha a text yesterday because I'm gonna be totally honest, I don't care. Dot, Dorothy, was turning Natasha against CJ. And she was totally lying, man. She was totally lying. I could tell from not only my intuition, but the fact that she out stuttering and changing the damn subject. So you know what I did from somebody that can't even stand me and took my friend away from me? I sent her a message and said, "Look, I know you don't like me. There's no need to send a message back or start bashing me, but she lying to you. And I don't know from experience, but I know from my intuition and reading her ass that she's lying. She's deflecting. deflecting. She was trying to cut Natasha off and deal with the chat and stuff because she was lying. She totally said that Natasha's door didn't get kicked in. And while we're on that point, I'm just going to admit it too. I don't think it happened neither. But I don't give a shit. If it happened, it happened. If it didn't, it didn't. But to me, it feels like one of those made up scenarios to make everybody feel bad for Natasha. Okay, while we're on Natasha, we had a falling out. We've had a few falling outs, but I cannot deal with the fact that somebody thinks they control me, because I hate to admit it, I love my mama with everything in my heart, but she couldn't even control me. My daddy never had a chance to even try to control me. Nobody controls me. And we just, you're going to have to learn. Unless we're talking shit about you, I can't help what that bitch is saying on her own channel. I can't help that. So, what am I supposed to do? Say, hey, hell no, don't talk. That's not my channel. What if I did it in yours? What if you was up there when you was bashing, let's say, well, she don't want me mentioning her name again. So let's just say Joe Blow was up there and you was bashing him. What if I said, what are you doing? This ain't fair. I'd have been hollered at and kicked the hell out, right? I cannot control what channel owners do that I'm subscribed to, just as well as you can't control. I mean, you can delete, but you cannot control the comments that come in your chat. Cat, get up out. This cat he's wanting his time on fame. This is my sweet little boy. And okay, got me derailed, but we can't control what chatters are saying under our videos. We can erase it when we see it, but let's be honest. By the time we see it, y'all done got screenshots, screen grabs, voice recordings, and all that. And then blame us, but not see the fact that we erased it or we reprimanded. Okay, Natasha, I do have to admit, this cat, man, I do have to admit that at first I was a little bit amused that your channels went down. But that's only because you bashed me. You sit there and says, I'll help anybody and not say, but what did you say? You didn't call my name, but they knew who I was. Take it out the $100 that I sent you to get better. Honey, I didn't ask you for that $100. I appreciated the hell out of it. And I tried to make donations back. I'm not rich and I don't have PayPals coming in every day. Don't have PayPals coming in every day. So I couldn't just send you $100 back. But I did subscribe to your, let's get this, your $3. And then you're going to say, take you $12. Well, since you pride yourself on being correct all the time, it was $18. And if it mattered to me, you wouldn't have got it at all. I didn't make no fuss about, only thing I said was I was a member for 6 months and this is how I get treated. Did I ever say that you swindled me out of that 6 months? No, I didn't. I even made a thing that I had made donations and I didn't think you were a scammer. If I did, I wouldn't have gave you no donations. And that's coming from somebody that's poor, lady. This ain't coming from somebody that gets super chats and PayPals and Venmos and all that. I did that shit out of the kindness of my heart, for one, and out of the little bitty scraps I got to work on. You're giving money out in abundance because you have it by abundance, because you're not a scammer. I'm not saying that. But you have people that donate regularly. You had 3 channels that had members and super chats and PayPals and all this. So how about you say, hey, I know you're poor, and I appreciate the fact that you spend your $3 a month to be a member here. And I appreciate when you donate 25 here and 25 there. And it wasn't for I'm not going to say, the one time I donated was for the bed, and that got through back up in the girl's face. That's what I'm saying. You say that you do this stuff and you'll never say nothing, but you do. You throw it right back up in their face. I donated for the bed, And then I donated for one of your funds one day because you was just in a bad mood and I felt bad for you. And I donated one more time. 3 times I donated. But I don't understand. You don't appreciate people that is sending you money, honey. I'm broke as hell. And I did that because I liked you. And what did I get in return? I got my friend took away. I got bashed. I got told that I wear tie-dye. It's the 70s. Tie-dye wants back. Is she a roadie for Foghorn and all this? I can't even speak. It's Fog Hat, but y'all got me upset, man. Why do you let people do that? Why do you have to bash everything you've ever done for anybody? You say you don't do that, but there's a long list that you do. And then you're going to say that the reason you kicked me out and blocked me while I had a membership, well, honey, I responded on your page before it went down, so no, you didn't block me. But you said the reason was because I come in chat acting a fool, and it didn't matter if I was a paid member or not. Okay, let's be honest. You went the hell off on me because I went to Granny's chat to take up for Case. You said twice on that stream if you was over there. I ignored you the first time because I don't give a fuck. I like to play. Well, the second time you made it even clearer. If you just went over there to tell that Case did not come back over here, then you can stay there. Did I act a fool? No, I did not. The last message I put, people were saying you was talking bad about Shanann and the babies. The last message that I put on your channel was, I've never heard her speak bad on Shanann or the babies. And then I bounced. So no, you lied to everybody. You did not block me for one. And it didn't happen because I was acting a fool in chats for two. It happened because I was at a chat that you disagreed with, taking up for a person that you disagreed with, and you're promising to show it at the end of the damn show, and you're telling people you'll send it to their inbox. That's probably what got you took down. It wasn't none of us. And then your third channel got took down before anybody even really knew it was up. So I need everybody to admit that they fucking themselves up. Clean up the next channel that comes, and you might not have no problems. And I really liked you, Natasha. I didn't. Some of the shit you did made my stomach turn and made my eyes roll like a motherfucker. But you were funny. And the main reason I liked you is because when I come to you to lay off Amanda, you did not like me at the time, and we made an agreement, and you upheld it. And I will always be grateful. You upheld it until she spoke on you. And what can I say? I stayed with you and let Amanda go because you upheld your promise. So I owed some loyalty for that. That's why I stayed with you. You upheld. You did the right thing. She did the wrong thing. And like I've said a million times, right's right, wrong's wrong. It don't matter if it's your mama, your daddy, your auntie, or your best friend. You got to stand up for what's right, or you'll always be wrong. So I stood by you, which was the right thing to do. She was out there acting a fool, spewing all kinds of shit, made up shit, and all that. And I got nothing in return. This is what you don't understand. Do you understand how much your subs go through in other people's chats? That's Natasha's henchman. That's Natasha's pit bull. You can't fuck her. We go through hell, and you didn't repay none of it. As soon as you see us somewhere you don't like, we're gone. It don't matter. And now I see you ain't even got a channel, and you in other people's channels screaming, "What are you doing up in there?" Oh Lord, honey, it's not your channel. And then I saw you on Surviving the Storms, which I don't like Dorothy. That's why I never went over there. It's nothing personal. I just don't like her voice. I don't like her long windedness. And she gets nasty too. But you're over there at Dorothy's. And I do have to give her some damn kudos for what she did. But you're like, my chat knows better. And she looked at you and said, yeah, but this ain't your chat. This is mine. That's what you got to understand too. When you are on somebody else's platform, even if they're your chats on yours, we ain't on your platform, honey. Them are Dorothy's chatters. Them's Dorothy's subs. You don't have any more. They're gone. And then you got Amanda over here making fun of somebody. It was Alicia. Mad because Alicia, supposedly Granny took over her chat. Does she not realize that happens every time Natasha comes to hers? You went on Amanda screaming, "What you doing in here talking shit about me?" That's because it wasn't your show. Those were Amanda's subscribers. And I'm going to let Amanda on some shit. Honey, do you realize how many people texted me and said, man, I really like Amanda. She's a good reader. But I just can't with the white knighting. The constant white knighting for Natasha is just embarrassing and disgusting and turns my stomach. So many of them. Amanda, do your own thing. Do what you want to do. Because what if Natasha don't never get to come back? I hope she does, because I don't believe in this cancel culture. I hope she comes back and slows her roll a little bit and learns that we all used to like her. She used to be funny until she got on this big old fucking pedestal and thinks her shit don't stink no more. Thinks she's above the law, above YouTube terms of services, and especially above all us little peons on YouTube. It don't matter if you got 128,000 people, 128,000 subs, she's still gonna call you a little peon. So maybe if Natasha comes back and deflates that head some and goes back to the way it used to be, it might be a better place. But what if she don't come back, Amanda? And there you spent this whole time turning your back on everybody but kissing Natasha's ass. I saw in a stream the other day, I had to take a screenshot of it. In one phone view, you told Natasha 3 times that you loved her, sis. That's desperate, girl. You're being desperate, and it looks pathetic. And I hate to even say that to you because I don't care if we did have a falling out and you blame it on me all you want to, but everybody that was there saw it. You let her talk shit on me. You tried to stop it, but she talked over you. That's what the mute button's for. And when it's your panel, that's your responsibility to protect your subs and chats. You don't let other people come. They've been supporting you since day one, some of them, like me. And you let her come in and push them out. Okay, Natasha's gone for now. What if she don't come back? What if she gets pissed off at you and takes all her subscribers out of your sub box like she did last time? I'm a little upset that you trying to pin the last all these videos was about you. No, it was about the situation that Natasha, like I told you in the text, I erased all of them because I'm trying my best. When you spoke on me, it almost come out. It almost come out how you felt about all of them. But I erased them all because I might be petty and I might be gully, but I love you. Even though we're not friends, I love you. And I know that that will cause hurt to you. It wouldn't have caused a bit of hurt to me. Worst I said was I thought old Tia, homegirl, looked like a dude. I thought she was. And before y'all go bashing, I'm a homophobic or a transphobic, you don't know until you ask. So that's about the worst thing Amanda has on me on them texts. I just said, is that a man or a woman? And don't give a damn who knows it. And then the second thing she's got that can be incriminating to me was I thought that Cassie was still on dope because I'm not going to lie. I'm an ex dope head and I was in one of her lives, and that's exactly what it sounded like to me happened. If it didn't, I'm sorry. But that was something privately between me and Amanda, and since I've erased my message and can't defend myself, I'm just going to tell myself and say what I said that was wrong. I said that I didn't believe Cassie was in recovery, and I thought I heard them make a dope deal. That's all I said, and I asked if Tia was a man or a woman. So that's about the only two bad things she could put on me, but y'all know me. I put all my shit out there before anybody does, and if y'all don't like it, comment, we can talk about it. But I come from the era of you never know if you don't ask. So I asked. But there's some shit in there. So I erased them. And that's the best thing I could have done. I don't want to go low like some of these people. Yes, I've been hurt. I've been hurt. I have stood up for that girl when nobody else did. I went to Natasha to ask for a truce when Natasha hated me and I hated Natasha. But we talked like civil adults and come to an understanding that she was not mentally strong enough to take any more bullying. So Natasha did leave her alone. Now, y'all say that she can't do that. I know she can because I've seen it with my own eyes. You got to give credit where it's due, whether you like them or not. Manic Stream is gone. She erased everything, said she was leaving, and erased everything. So I'm gonna tell you this: we wasn't ever really good friends. I tried to roll with you, but there's a few things that I just can't handle, honey. I have never, not one time in my life, heard anybody talk about your kid or a few others, but I'm not gonna mention their names. But that's all I hear. They're talking about my kid. They talk. It's always a bitch whine fest from somebody that don't want drama. So that's the reason, other than trying to keep Natasha's ass off you because you spoke with me, the main reason I left is because I was sick of you damn whining, to be 100% honest. We all grown. If you can't handle what's going on, which by now, as old as we are and as hard as life is, you should be able to handle it. But if you can't, then cut it the fuck off. You send your attack dog, which is your old man, in there screaming violence, and try that shit with me. I'll send you damn bus fare. I'll send you my whole map to my house, right to the driveway, and send you bus fare, because I don't do that intimidation shit. Call me ghetto the way Natasha's, call me street the way I call myself, but ain't nobody puts fear in me. Not even the devil himself. The only person that did was my mama, and she gone. Ain't nobody puts fear in me. Nobody. I come from a shithole. Look it up. Gastonia, North Carolina. Nicknamed Little Chicago. Our crime rate is friggin' outrageous. I've had guns put straight to my head, and you know the only thing I said, because I'm a suicidal bitch? Do me a favor and pull that trigger. He didn't do it. He just dropped his gun. Y'all need to quit being so damn sensitive. So what if somebody talks about you? Natasha's chat tore me apart, called me ghetto, which kind of offensive. I was street raised, you damn right. I come from an integrated city and I love it. At least I'm not a racist like half the people on here. At least I know that they ain't no difference in brown people and white people. At least I know that. I might break off into some ebonics sometimes, but that's where I live, honey. Sorry. I just need everybody to treat everybody the way you would in church or on the street. Because you tell me, would you just walk up to some random ass motherfucker on the street and say, "Ah, damn, you fat as fuck, big old beach 12"? No, because we have more morals in our day to day. Quit hiding behind your damn screen and remember your morals. There's there's a difference in roasting each other and just getting gully as hell talking about their parenting and all this shit. I am so glad my kid is almost 22 because I am a single mom, done it all by myself, beat, drug. Well, I ain't gonna lie. I did have to give my son to my mama from 1.5 to 4.5 because I was on dope and I was mentally ill and I was homeless. I was married. He put me out. I had to call my mama to come get my kid, and then I was living on the streets doing drugs and whatever. Ain't no shame in my game. My name's Mary Ann Barnes from Gastonia, North Carolina, and I'm a recovering addict. I had to let my mama have my kid for 3 years to where I can get my shit straight, but that makes me a good parent. What if I took him with me? What if I took him to the crack houses with me? What if I took him to sleep under bridges and in culverts with me? What kind of mama would I been then? I did what was best, and I signed my rights, temporary rights, over to my mama until I straightened myself out. And when I straightened myself out at 4.5 years old, I've had him. He's still back there and going to be 22 in August. But if y'all would have ever messed with my kid, front page news is all I got to say. Y'all got to lay the hell off that. If that kid's in danger and you hear like that kid being smacked or hit or something like that, then call. That's the way. That's when you call DSS. Not because you don't like their damn mama. Y'all getting ridiculous on all sides, and y'all pulling us subs left and right. We're like Stretch Armstrong, man. We don't know where to go. So I'm gonna break it down. None of y'all tell me where to go. So I'm gonna tell y'all where I go, just so y'all ain't surprised when I'm there, and then y'all gonna shut the hell up when I'm there because I ain't talking shit on nobody. I go to the DeLorean. I go to Alicia. I go to Granny. I go to Natasha, but I ain't allowed to talk in there. She says I'm blocked, but I'm not blocked. I proved that the other day, but she's gone anyway. If you don't do all that, then now I don't go to Man Extreme no more because she is. I'm sick of the crybaby shit. Just totally 100% honest. Her old man's unhinged as hell, and honey, don't ever pop that mouth on me because, like I said, I'll send you bus fare. Y'all need to quit thinking y'all intimidating something, man. I'm gonna tell you something else. Natasha and Tick Turtle Gum could have your ass in jail right now. They just chose not to, so I'd watch that too. You want to go around? I was in prison. Well, so the fuck was a bunch of us, you know. And we don't want to go back, so quit acting like it don't matter if you go back, cause you know that's the last place you want to fucking be. I'm just sick of it all. People try to play nice, and then shit they done 22 motherfucking years ago is thrown in their face. Don't you know we change every day? Don't you know we have epiphanies every day to say, holy hell, I was totally fucking wrong. Y'all are this, if y'all don't stop, y'all all gonna be canceled. Y'all all gonna be terminated. Or us subs is gonna get tired of the constant pull and we're just gonna leave yous all. Now, a lot of the channels that are celebrating, which I'm not gonna lie, I got a little bit giddy and shit too when Natasha's channels went down. I did. Because she's a hypocrite. I'm not gonna lie. She's gonna sit there and say everything will be confidential, but then when she gets mad at you, she spews all your shit. I don't like that. If shit's gonna be confidential when we're in good standings, then keep that shit confidential when we fall out, unless I speak on it. Which I did. I told everybody. But the nastiness, I couldn't deal with no more. I held on. I wanted to leave in October, and then I was gonna leave in November. And then I'm gonna tell you, a couple of us was going to leave in December, but I told them, I was like, ain't the right time. Christmas gifts just went out. You'll be bashed forever if you do leave right now, so you might as well stay at least till after Christmas. I couldn't hold on no more. And it's not that I don't dislike you. I dislike the shit that you let go on. And no matter how much you scream, your haters took you down. That is the foul shit that got you took down. You cannot threaten to release. That's blackmail. That is against the law. You cannot threaten to release revenge porn and then expect not to be reprimanded. I'm disappointed in a lot of people. People need to quit being so damn sensitive. I've seen people make a comment in a chat, and just because it wasn't recognized or because the creator had a difference of opinion with it, that they just drop them, run to their enemy, and start talking shit immediately. Y'all sensitive as fuck. It's apparent y'all didn't grow up with my mama. My mama was not this go to the corner, let's. No, my mama was, I will beat the hell out of you with that hickory, that belt, that fucking paddle. Get out of line, and I'll beat the piss out of you. That's how I was raised. And maybe, I mean, yeah, my morals slip sometimes and I get gully, but that's when I've been pushed enough. Maybe all them beatings that y'all, I see people over, now I'm not talking shit, but I see people on Granny Lynn's talk about Natasha threatened to get a switch and whoop her kid. And it's still legal to whoop your children. I got the hickory, I'm telling you, y'all, sometimes 3 times a day. I was so damn bad that my mama would wake me up from school because she worked 2 jobs. And she'd say, Marty, which is my nickname, y'all know everything now. Marty, come on in here and get your daily whooping because I know you're going to mess up before I get home. And she was 1,000,000% right. I thank her for every one of them. I thank her for every groundation. I thank her for every ass whooping. I thank her for every time she embarrassed me by pulling up where I was when I said I was a friend's house, but in reality, I was about 15 miles across town, about dead in a ditch of alcohol poisoning. I appreciate all of it because not only did it show me that my mama loved me, but it also taught me to love my kid like that. It also taught me that there are repercussions for the bad I do. It didn't mean I didn't stop doing them, but I would have been a lot worse person right now if I didn't get them 2, 3 times a day ass whoopings from my Appalachian mountain mama. Because let me tell you, you wore them stripes for weeks. Back then, the schools didn't call because you had stripes. And I'm going to give y'all a little secret. If any children's listening, if your mama ever tells you to go pick a hickory, go get the biggest one you can find. Because them little flimsy ones, they wrap around your leg and pop you in about 6 different places. Dude, I used to come back with a damn tree limb this big for my mama to whoop me with, and she'd just laugh and shake her head. Because I'd rather be beat with a baseball bat than a little switchy hickory. Them little ones is the ones that really fuck you up. But off track I got. It's first thing in the morning. I had a panic attack the morning before yesterday. I went to sleep trying to start it over, and then I slept till 5:15, and then I get a knock on my door. It's my cousin Steven, drunk and on my damn nerves. So, day before yesterday was a damn. That's why y'all didn't see me. I was not in a good state. Yesterday he was here half the damn day and finally left. Now today, I'm trying to catch up on all this stupidity that's been on YouTube. Y'all do realize that it can all stop if we just stop talking about each other? I mean, how many times do you have to tell somebody that somebody else is a piece of shit? We all heard it. We all have our opinions if they are or if they ain't. But I just need y'all to calm down and love on each other, man. This is getting really, 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 really fucking hard on us subs. Because like I said, I sub and I am a member to Granny, and I love DeLorean. I go there and I feel like that I'm in a damn battle. And then the Miss P shit, she's just like Natasha. She saw me in BX's and she blocked me for a third time. But she don't see the fact that I was standing up for her in BX's. So, Miss Portland, have a nice life, but please don't reach back out to me. I tried and I tried, and I'm the kind of person that I match energy, I match loyalty. So, I'm done with you. I can't. I've said it before, and I mean it this time. Amanda, I saw your post. I left on it. I hope you feel better. Whatever you're going through, I hope you get through it swiftly. I hope you learn from whatever it is, and I hope that it doesn't recur. Natasha, this is not a popular opinion, and your chat's still bashing me, even though I did a video saying that releasing that shit was wrong and for liking to do and for you to do, if I'm being honest, and that it should have never been shared, that they're hurting the kid and not you. But that don't matter nothing either. But I'm in it, and it don't change nothing that you don't care. I still mean it. I kind of hope, well, I'm not going to say I hope you get your channels back, but I hope you just slow down. And I hope you realize that you don't own us subs. We can go where we want. I mean, it really gets to you when, let's say for instance, what if I come from Country Joe's chat and she made good with you, so I come over to your chat. Well, then you and Country Joe have a falling out. So then either I have to run back with Country Joe, or if I comment in your chat, I'll be told to go back to Country Joe. If you can forgive people and bring dangerous people like Mandy and shit in your chat and expect us to all be okay with it, we're not even asking you to be okay with the other channels we watch. So my suggestion to you is stop that shit. There was a lot of things you did that just made me sick, if I'm going to be honest. But did I ever say anything about it? Did I still stand by your side? I might have rolled my eyes and texted Amanda and been like, what the fuck, you know? But how many times have I texted you and told you don't worry about them? Do your thing. None of that mattered. So why would you expect for your followers to hold you on a pedestal and do everything you want when your subs' feelings don't matter to you? And I really hope that you get your channels back before a lot of the ones that's blinded by it don't see it and leave you. I hope you come back like you was in the beginning when the camera was right here. We have fun, man. I mean, there wasn't none of this bashing shit until MCF come. When you and MCF got into it, it's been hell every damn day. It was okay when MCF got canceled. Everybody them delighted in it, but you're canceled, and now everybody's made to feel bad because they're a little happy. What's good for you is good for us, honey. I hope you learn that. Manic, baby girl, I don't know what to tell you. I don't want your channel gone neither. But how about sticking to what it was meant for instead of this stupid drama? Because I see you running around in chats. You say you don't do it, but I see you talking mad damn shit and then all offended when it comes back to you. And then you get your old man's mouthpiece up on there running. Not a good look. I mean, it is nice that your husband stands up for you the way he does. That, I ain't gonna lie, total panty dropper. But you got to quit putting yourself in the position to make him do that. You were talking shit because I saw it. I saw it with my own eyes. If I'm not mistaken, it was at Dorothy's. I saw it with my own eyes. You was talking shit. You are not ever going to be able to talk shit on anybody on here and not expect retaliation. Not going to happen. So why don't you come back and do your recovery streams, because that's important. I'm a recovering addict. It's been almost 16 years now. In November, it'll be 16 years. But you think we ain't tempted for the rest of our life? That's why there will never be an ED on the end of recover. It's always going to be an ING, because we're going to fight it forever. We're going to fight it. I have no craving for it, but every time my life gets so fucked up that I can't handle it no more, it hits my head. If you go get some dope, you won't feel this. You'll be numb and nothing will matter. That's an important show to have on. So come back, Manic, and just leave the drama alone, because one, you can't handle it. Two, I don't know if you're lying on your own behalf or if people's lying to you and you're not vetting it, but I am going to be 1,000,000% honest with you, honey. I have never, ever, 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 ever heard anybody talk about your kids. But that's all I hear from you. Leave my kids out your mouth. And another thing, Granny Lynn did not show a picture of your daughter or son or whoever. Because when it was mentioned, I was in the live. When it was mentioned, I rewinded back to the pictures, and in slow motion, I looked at them all. She did not show a picture of your kid. But you just went on with it because it gives you attention. You need to stop that, because that also brings you attacks. Now, again, I'm sorry if I offended anybody. But the point is, me and all y'all need to do better. We're on here looking like a bunch of damn idiots, me included. When I started celebrating that Natasha's channel was down, it was done because she hurt my feelings. She took my friend. She talked shit about me, which none of that mattered, except for y'all know I keep bringing it up when she slammed my dead mama's shit. That's the only thing that hurt me. Well, it didn't hurt me. It pissed me the hell off. You don't talk about my dead mama. Not at all. All hell will break loose if you talk about my dead mama, her damn way she raised her kids, her home decor, anything that has to do with my dead mama. I'm going to snap just like you would, Natasha, about your dead aunt. Have I ever said anything? No, I called you a fat ass one time, and that's because you come at me twice. You come at me out of Amanda's shit when I done texted you, let's keep it cool for Amanda, but you couldn't handle yourself. You come at me on Amanda's page. Then I done a video that said I'm nicer than you, I'm giving you a second chance, and you just run straight over to your page and slam me again. So gloves off, baby. But I really do hope you come back. I just hope you come back a little nicer. At least to your subs. And quit being like we are owned property. I hate that shit. I ain't nobody's own property. Now, I will say that with Amanda, I did stay out of chats like Alicia's. I invited Amanda to Alicia's because I had fun with Alicia. And until Kim and Crafton come in Alicia's, it was a riot. We laughed, but when Kim come and started the shit with Natasha, that's the first time I backed out of Alicia's because I wanted the place that Alicia had. It was all fun. Excuse me, I got hiccups. It was all fun, and we didn't talk. Here they come. We didn't talk about creators, especially that one, and we had so much fun. But then Kim come in and changed the whole thing, and that's why Alicia got all the hate she did. It wasn't Alicia's fault. It was the ones in her chatter, and that's what I told Alicia in a private message when my friend, I'm not gonna say her name, said Alicia was talking shit about her, and I mean the chat did turn on her. Alicia asked her up, and the chat was being nasty. So I texted Alicia and I told her, look, this ain't right. And for my friend's sake, I stayed away from Alicia. That and Kim was turning it into a bash channel. That's the truth. And then this is the ironic part. She's gonna text me all this shit about how they're talking shit about her. I go over there and I take up for her. And I stopped going to Alicia. Well, I didn't stop. I just stopped commenting because to appease my friend. And now said friend is a mod over there. So now I don't comment over there because I don't want to make her mod feel uncomfortable, but it's just don't make no damn sense to me. But whatever. I'm still gonna be Hippie Sissy, aka Marianne Barnes, aka Marty. And I'm gonna go where I want, and I'm gonna try to be as nice as I can. But if I get a little gully, then I get gully. Y'all ass call me out. But this is getting too much, y'all. If y'all don't watch what you do, y'all all gonna be canceled. Now, I'm gonna stay off of YouTube today because it's just heartbreaking. A lot of people I like are going at it with each other, and I don't want to be uncomfortable in chats when they're talking about somebody I like. The other day, I was in a chat, I'm not going to say whose, and there was a comment come across the screen. Serious question. Does Amanda have Down syndrome? Don't get it twisted because we're in an argument right now and she chose Natasha over me that I won't go the fuck off on your ass over her. No, she don't have Down syndrome. For you that wanted to know with your rude fucking ass. And the creator did tell the mods to take it down, but they didn't. They didn't take it down, neither did the creator. So I left because I'm not gonna be nowhere just talking shit about people I care about. I don't care if me and Amanda had a falling out. I still love her. That's like my ex-boyfriend that died of cancer after we broke up. I'll love him till the day I die. He did me dirty as hell. He started smoking meth behind my back, done me dirty as hell. But that don't change the love that I had for him. He's gone now. I miss him. I don't miss the days when he was jacked up and lying to me and acting a fool, but I will always love him. And I will always love Amanda. Don't matter if we're friends at the time or not. So yeah, that pissed me the hell off and I just left. Everybody needs to clean their chats up. Need more mods, and you need those mods not to be biased. And I have to admit, when I was a mod for Amanda, the rule was to start, don't block unless I tell you. Well, the day Natasha come in there with her wah, wah, wah shit, I was instructed to block all bad comments about Natasha, but leave the ones up about Granny. That's wrong too. I'm just, you can tell this is a longer live than I got a lot to say, but I just need everybody to calm down because you're making me a little manic and pissy, and oh God, I get really, really destructive, and I don't want to go there. We all have good and bad in us. We all try to fight that bad and do the good. I know the bad's gonna come out sometimes, but try your best to damn keep from the damn look, shame, and hell. You want me to tell you the truth? We all ugly as fuck. Every one of us, we ugly. Cause don't look at this. Look at what we typing in there. We ugly individuals. And we all need to clean it up. Just because you're beautiful here, don't mean your heart ain't ugly. And we're all guilty of being the ugliest creatures on the world for what we put in these chats. We all need to do better. We all need to quit blaming so and so because she's got a friend and this and that. And one more thing about them journal entries that we're arguing with over on DeLorean's. They should have never been released by Natasha. That was in bad judgment. But they damn sure never should have been released by lycan. That was out of hate and just being an asshole. Whether y'all like it or not, and Natasha is not always honest with y'all. I'm telling y'all 1,000,000% that she didn't know about that. Who in their right mind goes in there, I hate my house, I hate this life, and then goes throws it to the person they live with? She was just like my mama, and she found it on accident. Now, she's got every right in the world to ask for parenting advice. But she should have never took pictures of that and sent it to people that she barely fucking knew in a mod chat. Out of her own mouth, ain't nobody her friend. So why didn't that go to a therapist or to the social worker or anybody, to the damn school counselor? You broadcasted it. But that was a bad decision. That wasn't done out of hate or wanting to fuck somebody up the way Lycan did it. But I'm here to tell you, my brother died when I was 11. It ain't no secret, I've told you. I've been in therapy since then. Journaling is a form of therapy. It's not to be read by anybody. It's just to get your thoughts out of your head onto paper where you don't act on those thoughts. It's not meant to be shared, and I don't care who tries to make it that way. I know. I'm 42 damn years old and been in therapy since I was 12. I know. I am a journaler. So we ain't gonna go there. Natasha did not share them with Natasha. Natasha found them. And that's my opinion from somebody who is a journaler and knows that you're not going to write a bunch of I hate to be here, my family's pieces of shit, or whatever was in it, because I didn't read it because I'm not an intrusive bitch. But whatever was wrote in them, you don't just go hand it to your mama and say, here's how I feel about you. No, those are your secrets and your therapy. So like I said before, her sharing those with that group mod of 6, 7, 14, however many y'all claiming it is just like her loading them up in the car and riding them to the minors' therapy session and letting them sit in and listen. And I'll always, nobody will ever change that for me because I am a 30-year journaler. I know. I have to put on the front of mine, stay the fuck out of here if you don't want your feel goods hurt because I'm bitching about you in here. They learned the hard way to stay the hell out of my shit. We don't mean everything that we put on that paper. It's just the demons telling us. And if you ain't mentally ill, then you don't know. If you ain't never lost a loved one that you have grief that's just consuming everything in you, then you don't know. So don't respond. That's about all I had to say, and I'm gonna go. I've been here almost an hour, and I didn't think this was gonna happen, but we got to do better, y'all. We got to do better in chat, on our lives. If it's not 100% fact and we've got all the proofs, we don't need to mention it. And sometimes we don't even mention it if we do got proofs because it's none of our damn business. Now, y'all behave.